I had an interesting thought today because they were talking about how, there's not much oversight, or there's less oversight of the Pentagon now, since a lot of the media organizations have refused to sign that they would not release any information that wasn't specifically allowed by the Pentagon to be released. So you don't have as much oversight on the Pentagon as you might have because, again, the media is now not allowed to go in there unless they sign that shitty document. We're still seeing what they want us to see. We're still seeing at least part of the bombings of these boats. Here's what we just bombed this boat. And they're gambling on the idea that there's not going to be enough people in this country that are going to be mad at this administration for the actions that they're taking. And they're hoping that people are going to be like cheering them for killing the narco-terrorists, even though there's no proof that those people were narco-terrorists to begin with, despite the fact that he pardoned a narco-terrorist leader in Hernandez, who called him Your Excellency or whatever. But here's my idea. Here's what I'm thinking that could be something that's coming into play. I think this administration may very well be saying, hey, we are going to test the water here and show what we can show. Here are the horrible actions that we're doing in the name of your freedom. And then they're going to hope that enough people get behind the administration and say, yes, thank you, Trump. Thank you, everybody, for taking these actions. Because then you don't need to really worry about whether or not the media is showing it, because even if the media was like showing you, hey, this is what they're doing, they're hoping that the people will be like, yeah, and we voted for this, because that's what they keep saying for the horrible ICE actions. That's what they keep saying for a lot of the other things that this administration is doing that's horrible. So maybe they're just wanting you to be able to test the water and be like, hey, look, that'll show a little bit more to try and, I guess, desensitize us to be able to get used to it and then have enough people, but with their back saying, yes, we're going to keep cheering this administration for what they're doing because we support it, yada, yada, yada. And that's how Nazi regime get to do what they want to do. Not because they're hiding the horribleness that they're doing, but because they're actually getting support from the populace for doing what they're doing.